is the work of the flesh. I'm going to read over it. Now the works of the flesh are manifested, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, adultery, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envies, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. But the fruit of the Spirit. Now, these are spots. And these are wrinkles in your heart. All you need is one. You say, I don't do all these things. I'm not a rebel. No, you mean, I don't go to the mighty ground. I never did use filter communication. Yes, I committed adultery. I didn't do a little bit of that, and I do. It's in your heart. Okay? All it takes is one of these. Look at the 5th chapter of, now I'm the church. Not a building, the church is me. You are the building. You are the temple of God. Okay? Therefore, the 5th chapter of Ephesians and the 24th verse say, therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, not rebellious against Christ, but subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husband in everything. Husband, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it, that he, what? Might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. See? When I stop doing these things, and when I start putting on what I'm going to read after this, going back to Galatians, this is what you call washing of water by the word. That he might sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of water by the word. Not in a baptismal pool. Not sprinkling. That he might present it to himself a glorious church. Not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish. Now that's tight. But with God it's right. It is tight for the flesh. And the flesh don't like that. Okay? That's why they hung Jesus on the cross. That's why you not going to be popular with the world. That's why when you tell the truth, the world is not going to love you. Most people in the world is going to hate you. Your own family members will turn against you. And Jesus already stated, think not that I have come to send peace on the earth. He said, nay. We sang that song, peace on earth and mercy mine, a joy to the world, the Lord has come. It's not joy. It's joy to those that receive him. You see. As many as receive him, they become the sons of God. If you don't receive him, you're not a son of God. How do you receive him? When you receive this word, and when you let this word and apply it to your heart, just like you were when you were in school. You studied, and you wanted to be educated. And you just didn't let what you read and what you studied and what you majored, you didn't let that go in one ear and come out the other. You let it went into your heart and into your vocabulary. And you became educated. The criminal, he let crime come into his heart and his mind. And that, what's in your heart, is the thing that defiles you. That defiles you. For out of the heart proceed these evil thoughts, and these murderers, and this adultery, and this fornication. That's in the heart of man. Jesus come that you could get rid of these things. No, but you're not going to get rid of it being a hypocrite, making up your own rules, doing your own things. Jesus said, no man could come into the Father but by me. He that climb up some other way, he's the same as a thief and a robber. So you can go to your big fine churches and do all your big rituals all you want, but you're climbing up some other way. You've got to come down to earth and be. You've got to come down in order. You have to be meek and humble. You have to be. I better read it. See what I mean? He's coming back for a church without a spot, or wrinkle, or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without a blemish. Paul said, I beseech you, brethren, I beg you that you all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that you be perfectly joined together in the same mind and of the same judgment. Not variance. There's no variance in heaven. When variance came into heaven, Satan was different from God. He come up with his own ideas. So therefore, that's why he was kicked out of heaven. That's why we're going through all the turmoil that we're going through in this life. That's why all the trouble, the rapes, the lying, the stealing, the murder, the conniving, all of this, hatred, bigotry, all of this, Satan is behind it all. See? Mean people, crazy people, men raping children, 5-year-old girls, men raping little boys. Y'all hear what I'm saying? All of that is of Satan. And that's who you want to be your father. If God is not your father, then Satan is going to be your father. You see? That's what you love. Give me that murderer, that drug addict, that thief, that robber. Give him to me. That's what you say. I don't want Jesus. I don't want God. I don't want this. What's wrong with the Spirit of God? But the fruit of the Spirit, your character, love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance, self-control. Temperance, how to control yourself. Temperance. Against such, there is no law. To put these characteristics on and let that become. And he said, let your moderation be known among all men. When you put this on, that's what the Lord called born again. You're not born again. When you just upline, you're not born again. When you don't like certain people, you're not born again. When you with various, I don't fool with them. I don't go around them people. I don't have nothing to do with them. Let them go to their church and we'll go to ours. You know, what I say, like Paul, brother, in my heart desire prayer to God for you, that you might be saved. For I bear you record, you have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. And you being ignorant of God's righteousness, you went about and you established your own. You did not submit yourself unto the righteousness of God. But know one thing, hell is waiting on you. God bless you.